Good day, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we have with us Gibran Ahmed. He came to Canada in 2012 and has been pursuing in the field of cybersecurity. So we'll get to know a little bit about his journey today. So Gibran, if you can get started by telling us about where it all started and how did you land to where you are right now?
Uh, Thank you, Saad. Pleasure having me here. So yeah, it has been quite some time right now. I started working in Canada around 2012. I started. I pursued my bachelor's and my master's degree. Completed it from UK. So my bachelor's was in information technology, computer architecture, and then I pursued my master's degree, which was in cybersecurity. So after that, I was working back in Pakistan for a number of years in IT field, basically. It was a good field. Worked in financial industry, and after that, I migrated in 2012 to Canada. I was looking for a job over here, and luckily, I was able to find an opportunity, which was in cybersecurity at a retail company, which was a big retail company. I was able to understand a lot of technology, a lot of secure cybersecurity protocol standards from over there. That was basically how I started.
And you worked in that company all the way till where you joined recently, in your current company.
Yes, that is correct. So basically, you can say that I spent a good chunk of a decade, you could say that, because the company was enormous. I was able to learn from them quite a lot. Uh, in the sense that the company had a large number of areas in terms of operations, governance,
So you
risk
were on the
management.
operations side or the governance side, or
So
you worked
I
everywhere?
actually started from the operations side, encryption, authentication, um, data center work. So I basically worked with them for around 3 to 4 years over there. And then after that, I was working in the risk management side, the risk assessment and everything related to projects and assessment work. So that's how I
Interesting.
did it. And I was also working after that, working with the internal audit over there. So in a way, you could say in my last years over there, I was wearing about three hats over there: operations, risk management, and internal audit.
So in your current role, are you focused in one specific area or are you working on all three then?
At presently,
And the present one.
at present one, no, I'm leading a team at Crown Corporation right now. So what's happening is the team basically reviews projects that comes into the company. They do a little bit of operation side as well. However, it's mostly related to operational technology as well as IT side for
Interesting.
them. So
Interesting.
so the whole risk assessment process, compliance, and risk management. That's what we do. And basically, what I am doing is I'm leading a team of 7 to 8 individuals. I think we're getting a few more. So it's pretty interesting right now, and I'm mentoring few of them right now. Yes.
Interesting. So in one day in the life of Gibran, what happens when you head into the office? By the time that you head out, what does it all comprise? Are you into meetings? You're reviewing documents? What is exactly happening?
That's a very good question. So my morning starts generally at 7:45 in the office,
Okay.
every day almost right now. So I generally plan my meetings. Take a look at the calendar, but generally what happens is I have to review project works from all my team members. That's number one thing. I have to ensure that there are no escalations, there are no issues residing with the projects. If there are, then I'm the frontline person who has to go and talk to the management. And basically, talking to the management is not an easy job. One of the reasons is line of business. I don't know if this is the same case with you or other people. Line of business does not like security holding their projects,
Mm,
and that's where I get into a lot of trouble.
mm.
So that's how I have to deal with the situation on a regular basis every day. So setting up meetings with directors, VPs, trying to make them understand what the project is, why is it being held up, what are the security issues, why we've stopped it, and then why are we asking them to remediate these findings. So that is one of the major jobs that I do at the company. The second one is mentoring. So as I said before, the people, I have to basically talk to them, make them understand. Some of them are being trained as well in the risk assessment, risk management side. So that is happening as well. Um, Lastly, I would say, as soon as I go in, I have to review each and individual's work, as well as a little bit of operation side that we have. So we have to maintain an SLA within the company. The SLA is an important thing right now for us. So that any request that comes in, it does not get delayed. So I have to be on top of that on a regular basis to ensure that my request, they don't go over the 5 day limit that we have set right now.
Perfect.
So those are the most important things at this point in time for me.
Perfect. Perfect. Good stuff. One last question, Gibran, for you is that anybody who's moving to Canada or is graduating from university and they have a generic IT background,
Yeah,
do you recommend them to go into cybersecurity? And if so, why? And what are the things that they need to do in order to be able to pursue a career in cybersecurity?
of course. I would highly recommend people with IT background coming into cybersecurity. One of the core issues that I'm facing right now is people, they're jumping in cybersecurity having lack of knowledge of how IT works. If a person has an IT background and he's been working in IT either as a developer, as an infrastructure person, I recommend those guys. One of the reasons is they understand technology, how technology works. People who are fresh graduates who are trying to jump into security, I always tell them get a little bit experience in technology, because if you have that experience, it will take you a long way. Now you have cloud. Data centers are moving away into the cloud now. You have artificial intelligence that's coming in. So I always ask these guys, hey guys, try to learn technology before you implement security. If you don't know the technology, it's everything is theoretical. You won't be able to understand or implement that technology aspect. The reason I'm saying that is I come from a technology background myself. I worked in just pure IT field, technology field, databases, infrastructure side. I was not part of security at that time, but I was able to understand how technology works, how does server works, how does operating system works, how does application works, core banking systems, you name it. Once you build that foundation, it helps you a lot and will take you a long way in terms of security. It would tell you where to implement security, how to implement it, operating systems, application. It will tell you everything from that point of view. So I would highly encourage those people from technology background, they should come into security. And security is growing right now. Security, I wouldn't say has gone down, but yes, the how would I say, the wind direction is changing a little bit. I would say that because manual work is being shut down and you're moving towards artificial intelligence. So my recommendation is go and look at what is cloud, what is artificial intelligence. AI is helping a lot in terms of technology. So that would be my take.
Somebody who's planning to pursue, do you recommend specific certifications? Like, what's the route? Do you want to get them directly into a CISSP kind of certification, or do you want them to start off with something basic? How would you like a? I think there is a Security Plus from CompTIA or something like that.
Yeah, so there are quite a lot of certifications that individuals can do. Um, Jumping, if you have a technology background and you've been doing technology and this is your first time into security, I know CISSP is a big certification and everyone wants to jump on it. It's not an easy certification. Again, it's not hard, but it's not easy as well. So that's what I'm trying to say. But I would always recommend start, take baby steps, and then you go on to the bigger certifications. Again, it would depend on the person's passion, how much he likes cybersecurity. If he thinks he's able to pursue CISSP, go for it. I would say that. But if you don't know the basis of security, I would suggest start with like CompTIA Security Plus, or even basic ones. I would say that, and then grow into security. Try to understand security and go for CISSP. I've seen individuals, friends including, where they've tried to pursue CISSP certifications. They haven't done it. They've tried it almost 2, 3 times. Either they were not serious. It's a huge certification. It's not that easy.
Sure, it's
So
a
it's
new taking,
yeah.
yeah.
So it takes a lot of time. And if you are a young graduate who just graduated, it may be easier for you. But if someone has a family, doing a job, it's not that easy. But like I said, it depends on the person to person. But first, I would say start with something small like CompTIA, and then jump to CISSP.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much, Gibran, for taking the time out today from your busy schedule. We really appreciate this, and I hope folks who watch this were able to take away something useful from it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and it was a pleasure on your show.